Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is Nur Muhammad Afifi bin Ramoji from Group 7. Today I will present Chapter 4, which is Principle of Indicating Instrument. And this is our objective today. And my team chose hot wire type for ammeter and voltmeter. For introduction, hot wire type is a device that using heating effect of current to measure magnitude. This means the device that using hot wire type using heat to control the flowing of current through the conductor. For an example, ammeter that using hot wire use heat from current that flowing inside the ammeter and expand the conductor inside it. This behavior make the ammeter has slow response and have poor accuracy. There is 4 components that usually used for hot wire type system. For the first one is wire element. This wire element is tightened between 2 endpoints and high resistivity material was used such as nichrome. For secondly is support structure. This place is to support the wire and allow the wire to expand and move when current passing it. Thirdly is current carrying circuit. This part for current being measured when passed through the device. For the last component is calibration mechanism. This part for movement actuate a pointer on a scale. Working principle for hot wire type is heating a wire. The current flow through the wire make the wire to expand. Cooling effect, this usually used for anemometer, which is when heat removed, the reading can be measured. And changing in resistance, the change of resistance proportional to the square RMS value of AC or DC current can be measured. And lastly, measure AC and DC. This type of system can measure reading both for AC and DC, but not accurately. The advantages of hot wire type is high sensitivity. Hot wire ammeter are highly sensitivity to small change, making them suitable for measuring low current with high precision. Secondly is AC and DC compatibility. Hot wire ammeter can measure both AC and DC current. This versatility allows them to be used in various applications. Thirdly is effective for higher frequency. Since there is no induction effect, hot wire ammeter can effectively measure higher frequency. The disadvantages using hot wire type is slow response. These instruments have relatively slow response time due to the thermal inertia of the wire. This makes them unsuitable for rapidly changing current or voltage. Secondly is high power consumption. Since this instrument rely on the heating effect, they consume more power than other type of measuring instrument, which can be a disadvantage in low power or energy sensitive application. Lastly is limited durability. The hot wire used in instrument is delicate and can be easily damaged by mechanical shock or excessive current, leading to higher maintenance requirement and potential for frequent replacement. Application of hot wire type usually used in industry for ventilating system, such as this device is usually used to measure wind speed, especially in indoor environment. This device can be used to monitor the airflow around the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system, and the flow hood and the exhaust system. Second device that use hot wire type system is hot wire anemometer. This type of device is usually used for measure the velocity of fluid, which is the principle is when the wire get cool, the relationship can be formed between the resistance of the wire and speed of the liquid flow. The common circuit that usually used in electrical engineering is ammeter circuit that we can see in this diagram. The ammeter was connected to the circuit in series connection to measure the current that flow in the entire circuit. The second circuit that usually used is voltmeter circuit, which is shown in the diagram, that connected parallel with resistor to get the reading of voltage that pass through the resistor. This can be theorized using V equal to IR to know the value of current or voltage before using device to detect in the circuit.
Hello, my name is Robert Singka. Today I will present for the part 2, which is wattmeter and energy meter, which dynamometer type. First, a wattmeter is electric measure instrument that measure active power in a circuit. The common SI unit that used for this measurement is in kilowatt and megawatt. This instrument also used to measure DC and AC electric power. It also called as electrodynamometer wattmeter. This instrument also known it high accuracy in determining power output of a circuit. The accuracy of this instrument caused by cannot be affected by fluctuating voltage and frequency. The wattmeter's pointer has inertia, meaning it can respond instantly to quick changes in voltage and frequency. Instead, the average power is measured by averaging these fluctuations and preventing them from jumping in what every small change. In addition, the pointer is light and has a high torque to weight ratio, which makes it less sensitive to rapid voltage changes and frequency fluctuations that allow accuracy measurements. So the working principle for a dynamometer wattmeter, the basic working principle for this instrument is when any current carrying conductor placed inside a magnetic field, it will experience mechanical force. This mechanical force forces the conductor undergoes deflections. There are two main coils that use, which is moving coil used to serve as the pressure coil in dynamometer. The current flow in this coil is always proportional to the voltage across the load, and the fixed coil is the coil that carries the load currents. This coil was divided into two equal parts and connected in series with the loads. The control system and damping was implemented in this instrument for controlling the moving coil. The scale also used that indicate what and has linear covers range approximately 40 to 50 degrees. So, the advantage one is uniform scale. Dynamometer type wattmeter have a uniform scales which simplify reading and interpretations. Next, high accuracy. It can achieve high accuracy with proper design. Some instruments has error as low as 0.1% to about 2%. Next is measurement of AC and DC power. Dynamometer type wattmeter can be used to measure both AC and DC power. Next, for the disadvantage is expensive instruments. Dynamometer type wattmeter are relatively expensive compared to other wattmeter. Next, sensitive to internal magnetic fields. The accuracy of a dynamometer type can be affected by external magnetic fields. Lastly, small torque. The torque produced by dynamometer type is relatively small. Next, application of dynamometer type for wattmeter. The dynamometer type wattmeter is primarily used for measuring power watts in electric circuits. It provides accurate reading for both DC and AC system. Its major application is as wattmeter, especially when large currents are involved. It is commonly used in industry settings, laboratories, and power distribution network. So, for the construction circuits for wattmeter, there are 4 components. First, a fixed coil. These coils are connected in series with the load to carry the current that flow through the circuit. They generate a magnetic field in proportion to the current. Next is a moving coil. This coil is linked in a parallel with the load via a series resistor to limit the current. It generates a magnetic field that is proportional to the voltage across the load. For the third is a series resistor. Series resistor is connected in series with the moving coil to limit the current that flow through it. Lastly is a pointer and scale. The pointer is coupled to the moving coil and move around a calibrated scale to display the power measurement in watts. For the circuit diagram, there is 2. There are current coils. The current coil is connected in series with the load. Next is potential coil. Potential coil is connected in parallel with the load with a series resistor to limit the currents. Okay. Lastly is a conclusion. In conclusion, hot wire type ammeter and voltmeter measure current by using the heating effect, causing the conductor to expand. This result in high sensitivity and the ability to measure both AC and DC currents as well as higher frequency. However, they have a slow response time, limited durability, and higher power consumption. Wattmeter and energy meters measure active power in kilowatt and megawatt. Dynamometer type wattmeter offer uniform scales and high accuracy for both AC and DC power measurements. Despite their advantage, they are expensive, sensitive to external magnetic fields, and produced for small town. I think that's all from me. Thank you.